Bright Tuty. Every student matters.
Resolving political arguments through reasoning. Rationalism was one of the core features of the Enlightenment and intellectual movement that reached its height in 18th century. It challenged traditional beliefs in religion and politics. Both a rationalism approach to politics means 11 resolving political arguments and political conflicts through reasoning as opposed to non-rational acts as impulses. Rationalism is associated with the reason-governed behavior. And there are various means of resolving politics conflicts through reasoning. Some of these are as follows. Like one is more than one political party competing for the political power. Now, what happens if one party system is there? It is a domination, because in if it is a single party, then there is no other choice. But if we talk about Indian political system, so we have multi-party system. People have choices, like the fascist dictators in Italy and Germany abolished all opposition parties and used terror to enforce obedience to their command. One party system obtained indicates such as a system is opposed to the spirit of democracy, and in a democratic system there is more than one political party competing for political party, and parties mold public opinion and they stimulate interest in public affairs through public meetings, demonstration, posters and speeches over the radio and television, and nowadays also by means of social media and twittering. Because more than one political party competes with the help of this propaganda, and they just advertise themselves. They just impart whatsoever is in their mind, and they make people aware what exactly the interest of the political party is. And even the parties do not differ much on specific issues like terrorist or safe environment. They may offer different solutions, and for different problems, that gives us an opportunity to reach a conclusion after proper reasoning or thinking about all facts. Elections is also a parliamentary system which has been defined in constitution, and the elections are being done for the central government and the state government and the local government. This is called direct democracy. But the people, those who are being chosen for are like those who are chosen as our own representatives. So by indirect democracy, they choose president, vice president, right? These are the people, those who have been chosen by our representatives only, and they are chosen by us. And the president of India is ceremonial head of the country and supreme commander in chief for all defense forces in India. And debates in legislature, a debate in parliament or in any of the legislature allows parties and individuals to express their views on a variety of issues, and especially the bills that are being discussed, and it provides an opportunity for opposition to try to defeat an unwelcome legislation. And India's biggest tax reform since independence, the goods of the services, that is your GST, was launched at midnight on 30th June 2017. And public interest groups, business groups, trade unions, peasants organizations, identity-based groups, Lingyats in Karnataka, Bhumiyars in Bihar influence the process of lawmaking in a big way. Their representatives meet members of parliament, and they also hold rallies in support of their demands. There are various laws relating to taxation, wage policy, service conditions of the workers. The courts, the ultimates, the people can go there to settle down their disputes. And if that dispute is between the state and the citizen, in India and in the United States, the Supreme Court possesses power to declare certain administrative actions or legislative enactments unconstitutional. And these countries are the disputes between the center and the states, or between states themselves, have to be settled by the Supreme Court. The above mentioned political institutions and political processes provide a framework within which political conflict may be reconciled, and decisions reached through reasoning or well thought out argument. Now let's revise. The preamble was for the first time amended by the 42nd Amendment. Democracy is a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Whose statement is this? This is Abraham Lincoln's. And the procedural achievement reflects in taking decision the Constituent Assembly on the basis of reason. And the Constituent Assembly of India, chairman of the Union Constitution Committee, is Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. And two subjects included in the scope of political theory, state and government. Political theory includes study of power and political ideology also. And origin of politics, the Greek word polis, which means city-state. In ancient Greek, small cities were independent states, and the state concerned with the study of city-states was known as politics. Two definitions of traditional view of politics. According to Dr. Garner, politics begins ends with the state, and politics is that part of social science which treats of foundation of the state and the principle of government. Traditional view in formal and institutional, and traditional view is normative. And two definition of modern views of politics are: politics is the study of authoritative allocation of values as it is influenced by the distribution and use of power, and politics is the study of sharing power. And mention the name of any four writers: Howard J. Spiro, Bernard Gitch, David Easton, and Lasswell. Mention any two subjects of political science according to traditional value. Traditional scholars of political science concentrated the institutional basis. It is the study of the state, which is pivot around which political science revolves, and we study the past, present, the future of the state. And the study of government, which is most essential in political science: how the government is formed, what are its forms, what are the merits, what are the demerits, how it is being worked, and what are the organs. And political science studies all these aspects of the government. Thanks for watching the video. Hopefully it will help you as a support material. Please refer your book along with this video. See you in the next video.